Okay, so let's continue. Now I have my zipper prepared, my fabric marked. Now I can sew a zipper to the fabric. I'm using serger to do that. So wrong side of my fabric, wrong side of the contrasting piece. Actually, when I sew, the right side of the zipper should be that, okay? So that means when I match my fabric, I actually right side of the zipper, wrong side of the fabric, okay? They should be sewn, oh, let me see. Wrong side, right side, yes. So the right side of the fabric should be sewn to the zipper like that, okay? Seam allowance folded like that, okay? And then the same thing here, folded like that, finished, okay? So that means when I sew it, I will need to have my right side of the zipper placed on top of the right side. So right side of the zipper placed on top of the right side of the fabric, okay? And then I need to match the raw edge. Okay, maybe that's easier if I, since it's separate zipper, okay? Let me just separate these two. But before I do that, I want to make sure the size is correct, okay? When I'm sewing, I can separate them though. Okay, so wrong side. Okay, let me do that, that's easier. Okay, right side of the fabric, right side of the zipper, but I need to fold it that way. So that means, okay, when I sew them together, I should match them like that, okay? And then have the raw edge, sorry, I should have the zipper end match with the marking here. Okay, maybe it's easier to see if I do it like that, okay? Keep in mind there is 5/8 inch seam allowance, so match the seam allowance with the zipper tape, the Titan woven one, the Titan woven here, okay? So match the raw edges, okay? Might be easier if I mark it on the right side of the fabric as well, okay? Okay, let me mark the 5/8 inch seam allowance. So to differentiate with my marking on the wrong side, since I'm using the same fabric technically, I don't want to confuse myself. So I'm just marking the top, okay, and then the folder line and the stop marking here. Okay, so that's my right side fabric. The right side fabric with the right side. Okay, so they should be matched like that, and then the top edge folds, okay? Okay, match that. I can use pins to temporarily pin them together. Can see since the seam allowance, okay, is 5/8, while the tape is 1/2 inch, okay? So it's, the seam allowance is a little bit wider than the tape. Okay, just temporarily pin them together because this time just trying to figure out how to sew and place the layers. So for the other side, wrong side of the fabric, so let me mark on the right side of the fabric as well. So the lower edge, mark 1/8 inches, 1/8, and then stop sign for the top, and then 1/5/8. Okay, and then that's the right side. Okay, it should be matched like this. Okay, so match the edge here. Okay, so I know how to pin those two parts together. So for now, just temporarily pin them so I know how to separate the zipper. Double check, okay? Okay. Wrong side of the fabric, wrong side of the zipper, all the markings. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so now I can separate the T's. Okay, it's easier to sew when it's separated. Okay, before I move on to the sewing station, let me do a more precise matching. Okay, so match the edge and the raw edge. Okay. Okay. Top and the zipper tees here. Okay. Okay. Oops. Notice that the zipper end is not matching perfectly, so I'm make some fine-tuning changes. It's important for you to match the edges, okay? This step is important, so be patient. Okay, get a perfect match, okay, before you move on to serge it. Okay, double check, okay. Okay, for the other side, do the same thing, more precise matching of the edges. Okay, match the raw edge. Okay, because later I'm going to serge it, okay? So I really need to be careful with how those ones are aligned. So to help with secure the end, okay, prevent further stretching, okay? So I'm going to actually hand baste at the end point. Just 2 stitches to secure the end. Okay. So let me hand and baste it here. Just the 2 stitches should be enough. Okay. Okay, back stitch to hold it. A few. Okay, do the same thing for the other one. Okay, so now I can move on to the serger to serge it. Okay, so let's go to the serger.